Well. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thanks so much for joining me. We are still on Mechanic Expert Options. Today, we are only here to teach ourselves what we call the fuel pump. Can I say the fuel pump? The oil, we have a fuel pump, we have water pump, and we have oil pump. All in one car. We have the fuel pump itself, we have the water pump itself, and we have the oil pump. Now, what do they do? The oil pump injects all the oil from the sump. It moves the oil from the sump. Okay, it sweeps the oil from the chamber, or sprinkles most of the oil from the sump straight to the rings, all the rings, just to cool it. It's a form of coolant. Why do we have all those things? They are basically for coolant purposes. And with the oil pump, it sprays, or it moves oil, or it circulates oil around the, can I say, the rings, the valves, all the movable portions, the movable aspect of the engine. That's where the work of the oil pump. Now, when we come to the water pump also is there. Now, from the radiator to the coolant, the cooling jacket, we have what we call the cooling jacket. Now, because of the circulation, so it must pump the water around, just to exchange from the hot to cold, or let's say from the hotter concentrated area to the cold concentrated area. In view of that, we need what we call the water pump to pump around, just from the chambers to transfer. Now, the other one is the fuel pump. The fuel pump, basically, they are in the fuel tank. Normally, it's in the fuel tank. It's just a device, a little pump. That's the heart of the car. Now, it pumps the oil, it pumps the fuel, whether petrol, be it petrol, or be it, let's say, fuel oil, or be it petrol, like, yes, or diesel. So it has to transfer the fuel from the tank through a hose to the injectors. That's where the apportioning of fuel takes place. It must go through the injectors, then from there to the plugs, then the firing order takes place. Okay, now today, without much waste time, now we've talked about the oil pump, we've talked about the fuel pump, we've talked about the water pump. Now, before a car starts, if you on the key, the first thing that comes, yes, Mohammed Suranto, how are you doing, sir? Mohammed, I can see you. I'm talking about the fuel pump, we are talking about the oil pump, we're talking about the water pump. Today, I'm making a little demonstration on, I'm going to talk about the oil pump. Hazik Mohammed, how are you, sir? I take sir. I salute. Now we are making some illustration, but before then I had to take us through a while before. Um, I have to take us through a while before. Now, what we are talking about is the. I'm good too, Hazik Muhammad. Hazik Muhammad. Oh, how are you, sir? Oh, nice, 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 nice. Oh, so before a car will start and you start your key, before then you have to on the key. When you on the key, the fuel pump first starts and starts transferring the fuel from the fuel tank. Now, the location of the fuel tank basically under the seat of the car. Normally, it's under the back seat. Normally, that's where it's being placed. It has its own tank underneath. So that is where it is located. When you raise the back seat, let's say this side, let me show you. You see the back seat. Normally, it's under the seat. You see a cable which is under the seat. That's where basically the fuel pump is. That is where the fuel pump is. But today, we're not talking about the fuel pump, but we're rather going to talk about the oil pump. No, we're talking about another time we just go close to the water pump also. Yes, greetings from Russia. Yes, I've seen you. How are you, sir? I'm also in Ghana here. Yeah. How is Russia? Wow. Now, without much waste time, let's go to the where the oil pump itself is. Somebody may ask that, where is the oil pump? Somebody may ask, where is the oil pump? Basically, the oil pump, sorry about that. Now, let's go to the engine side. But before then, like you can see, this is the oil. Look at the inside. Now, I'll start the engine moving. As it moves, it throws the oil, circulates around the rings. It circulates around the knob. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Now you can see this is clear indicator that the oil pump is really working. Now you see what is happening. There is a injection. This is a little demonstration. Now this is a little demonstration how the oil pump works. This to tell us that the oil pump is still working. There are some people, that particular cam, it's a circulating cam. When it is not working, that means the oil pump is not okay for you. And therefore there's going to be a lot of problems on your engine if the oil pump is not properly working. There's going to be a challenge for you. So in every time you check and see, when you hear a sound, you hear something going on, abnormality on your car, you first check whether the oil is okay or is not okay. The oil pump is working. Those are some of the petty things that you first of all check, and from there you know that everything is specifically good. Thank you so much for today. uh Thank you so much for today. I'm just doing something as and when an item comes, we try to make a video out of it. We educate ourselves, we learn a little, we try and learn something. Day in, day out, we learn something. So please, I said we have three types of pumps in a car. We have the water pump, we have the fuel pump, and we have the oil pump. The oil pump is what we talked about. Tomorrow I'll bring an item which is called the fuel pump itself. I'll bring the fuel pump. The fuel pump has gotten, it's a component which takes the oil, or which takes the fuel from the tank straight to the engine side, to the manifold. Then combustion will take place from the chamber. Now we are done for the day, and tomorrow, God willing, I'll bring the the the, the, the fuel pump itself. It's just a small device. It's a small device that's, somebody can say a human being has gotten a heart. A human being has a heart. A human being has heart, but car also has gotten a heart. And what's the heart? What's the heart? What's the heart of a car? Is the fuel pump itself. Hamza, how are you, sir? I hope everything is okay. Hamza, I'm good too. I'm good, Hamza. Muhammad has Azik. I'm Muhammad Azik. Muhammad Azik. How are you, sir? Oh, my good friend from Russia. Thanks so much for being with us, and have a wonderful evening. Stay tuned. Bye for now. Bye.